Hi everybody, welcome to my video. Today we're going to talk about how to get your dream home and not miss out. My name is Jennifer Davidson. I'm a real estate broker here in beautiful South Bay, Los Angeles. Now, a lot goes into getting your offer accepted. We spend a lot of time, attention to detail. We must be relentless on your behalf to get that offer accepted. Let's go through 5 steps to make sure that when your dream home is right in front of you and you say, Jen, this is the house. What do I need to do to get it? We go right into it so you don't miss out on it. All right, number 1 is your buying consultation appointment. That's when we meet, we sit down for 20 to 45 minutes. I go through the buying process. We go in very detail as far as what it is that you're looking for. It's really easy and tempting to want to just skip that part and go right into looking at homes. And I've got to tell you, in the last 20 years, I've noticed that it's extremely helpful when we don't skip that part. It truly sets us up for success so that when you're ready to write the offer, we've already gone through the process and it sets us up for success. All right, number 2 is the pre-approval process. The lender that we choose is a key player to your success. Some lenders work at turtle pace and other lenders work in lightning speed, and that's who we need. So that when we put aggressive terms in the contract, we have a lender that will deliver those. And the other item as well is that the lender takes your file either through underwriting or has reviewed the file completely, and we have a strong pre-approval letter in your file. This will allow us to compete with those darn cash offers. Cash is not always king, and our clients' offers are actually notorious for beating out cash offers. So who we work with as far as the lender is extremely important. If you have a lender that you love, I'm happy to interview them. Make sure that they pass all my questions, and otherwise I have some amazing lenders to connect you with. All right, number 3 are the terms of the offer. So the big elephant in the room when we're talking terms is obviously price. So when you guys say, oh my gosh, Jen, this is the house, I want it, what do I need to do to get it? The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to do a market analysis for you because it's going to be 3 options. We need to determine if the home is overpriced. If the house is overpriced, you're not going to pay the price that they want because obviously we're not going to let you pay $200,000 over what it's worth, for example. That's not that common here in LA to overprice the home. Most homeowners get coached to not overpriced. But I do see it from time to time. Number 2 is the home is priced right around market value. So give or take 50 to 80,000 delta either way. And then number 3, which is actually the most common, is that the home was priced significantly under asking. It's super annoying. So for example, let's say you're looking for a home for $2 million and the home is priced at $1,999. And I do the market analysis and I'm going to say, oh, you know what? That one's actually worth 2.5. It's probably going to sell for 2.6. Well, we're not going to waste time with that one, right? Our time is so precious. Yeah, so I'm going to let you guys know what the house is worth and where I think it's going to sell so that then you guys can figure out what's best for you. If you want to pursue it, if you want to let it go, that kind of a thing. All right, so once we determine what the house is worth and where it's going to sell, then we will have the discussion to make sure that we figure out where you want to come in so that you're comfortable and we've done what's best for you, okay? Now, the other terms of the offer also matter. So we're going to do research to make sure we nail the rest of the terms, and then that way the seller and the buyer can see very clearly why they need to choose your offer. All right, number 4, speed. Speed is our friend to win these homes. So once we have met, we're going to figure out exactly what it is that you're looking for and set you up on the multiple listing service. And this way, as soon as something hits the market, you get notified, my team gets notified, and we immediately start communicating about the property. If the property is a potential on paper, well then right away we're going to figure out when can we get you in and when they're looking at offers. Because some homes have a deadline, and so we know, okay, we can breathe. The deadline is in 7 days. We can get you guys in to see it. Other times, the deadline is as they come in, meaning the home hit the market today, and if they get a really good offer tonight, it may be sold by tomorrow. And actually, I have a really good example on that. So when my husband and I were looking for our fourth property, a house came up on the market at 8:30 in the morning on a Monday. Well, I dragged my husband and we were there at 9 a.m. and we wrote the offer at 1 p.m. that day. I wanted to write it at 10:30 a.m. that day, but my husband said, absolutely not. I need to think about it. So we wrote the offer at 1 o'clock. The offer, they were looking at offers as they came in. So that night, the offer was presented and we were in escrow within 24 hours. Tuesday morning, we were in escrow. And everybody in town said, oh my gosh, what happened to that house? And swooped it up. So see, that was really fast, working at lightning speed. So, and then we communicate with you to make sure that when they're looking at offers as they come in, that you guys don't miss out. Alrighty, so let's talk about number 5, which is who you work with matters. So the real estate agent or real estate broker, real estate team that you choose to work with will make a big difference as far as you winning or losing. So ideally, you get a combination of somebody who's sweet and kind. I'm just kidding. The most important thing too is you really need a bulldog. You need a bulldog of an agent, a broker, a real estate team working on your behalf who is going to keep fighting for you until you win. And then once you win, we get you to the finish line. And then after the finish line, we are still by your side. So even after escrow closes, we're going to stay with you. So, you know, really who you work with is going to make a huge difference in getting your offer accepted, because in the behind the scenes, a lot goes into getting that offer accepted. Well, I hope that this video was helpful to you. And if you are thinking about buying in a week, in a month, in 6 months, in a year, this would actually be a very good time for us to get together for a cup of tea or lunch and discuss your goals. And then that way, when you are ready to buy, I can get you all set up for success. See you next time.